Welcome to a fresh episode of NBA 2K TV.
It's playoff season. This time of year is so exciting. We've got the NBA playoffs underway, and going on right now is the NBA 2K League 3v3 playoffs.
My favorite time of year, the highest level of competition in NBA 2K. Well, one voice that we all now associate with the 2K League is Dirk. His story is inspiring.
And Dirk invited us out to his hometown to get a behind-the-scenes look at the voice behind the mic.
And now, here's my 2K life with Dirk.
When I got into NBA 2K, I was like all in. I made up my life. I was playing 8 to 12 hours a day. With the NBA 2K League, I started off as the color commentary analyst guy to where now I'm the play-by-play voice of the league. I'm in a very happy spot, I would say. I was actually born in England. So at the age of 10, I moved to the Chicagoland area, and we actually ended up in Byron, Illinois. Very small farm town. One of, I think, the more older towns in the area, has a very rich history here. It was definitely a crazy move because it's such a culture difference from going from England, having a different accent, and the way you eat food, the snacks that you eat is so different to everything that's over here. It was actually one of my best friends, Remy. He's the reason I got into the game of NBA 2K specifically. One day he came over, rented a game from a family video that we had, and he says, yeah, this is NBA 2K10. I was like, oh, cool, like, let's play it. I played it one time and immediately was hooked. Me and my neighbor played every single day, search and crew mode, play now online, like all these different things. So that's where I started really learning the game of basketball and the ins and outs. And everything that I have learned from like about basketball to this day is all from playing the video game. And from that point on, I mean, I'd go years down the line. I could memorize the starting five of every single NBA roster because I would play so much in the game, and I would actively go watch the actual basketball too, and be like, okay, everything is updating day by day. This guy's stats are going up and down. So yeah, it was thanks to 2K10, I feel like the reason I'm in the position now. And then when I actually started saying, oh, there's money prize pools now, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm 13, 14 years old playing in a $2,000 tournament. Sure, sign me up. One of the first basketball games I watched was a Mavericks and Suns game. So that's where I became accustomed to Dirk at the time. All my gamer tags were kind of centered around something to do with like the Mavs, or it was to do with Dirk Nowitzki himself. The name Dirk is always going to be there. Fun fact, when I was going to become a citizen, I was thinking of adding Dirk in as a middle name because I don't have a middle name. I still haven't been able to meet him just yet. But he did get me the signed jersey, which is like #1 prize possession.
Vandy versus Greens. Vandy pulls it back again. Greens gets stunned. Down to the paint he goes. I see a deep midi. No, it's a very early.
It got to about senior year, and that's when I really discovered esports commentary. And when I started watching that and I heard the voices, I was like, I'm gonna give this a try. I immediately got done with it. I was like, okay, this isn't for me. Like, I really enjoyed it, but it's like, I did not sound good. But then the reaction I got from the Twitch chat, the Twitter world of, wow, this guy's actually pretty good. I was getting.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NBA 2K League Draft live from Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden.
I made $1,000. So once I got that check and I showed my parents, like, oh, so you can make money in this. I still don't know if my parents truly understand what I do. As funny as it is, I brought my dad out to a 2K League event this past year, and he enjoyed it, and I never seen my dad get emotional, but he started tearing up a little bit, which I really liked. And my mom, she just likes to show the pictures around of me, like on stage with the headset on with everybody else. And then the rest is kind of history. It's just a different sense of pride when you're in like a small town area. Being able to go over to the high school and I invested a lot, I sacrificed a lot to try to make that dream a reality, and it came crashing down. It's all part of like the plan and like the path that you need to take.
The ball's gonna be knocked away. It's gonna be stolen away.
any game that I ever worked throughout my 11 years in doing this, it's because it's something I genuinely love and have a passion for. You have to really want it, is what I should say. Be a fan first, honestly, is what I would say about the game. The NBA 2K League, I've been there since day zero, as I like to call it. And just to see how like the NBA and NBA 2K with the partnership that they have to be able to start the league and to see where it's grown to now is
Since Wednesday, the top teams have been battling it out for a spot in the NBA 2K League 3v3 finals.
Gets it over to Maddie. The miscommunication coming out from Philly leaves Maddie wide.
It all comes down to Saturday, April 27th. Will it be a fan favorite or will we see a breakout? Watch live as the 2023-24 season 3v3 champions are revealed. Then check back right here next week to get the inside scoop from the winning team.
Now we're jumping behind the scenes in My Career.
As MP, you have so many paths that you can take in My Career mode. Hopefully, they end up at the NBA Finals and win that elusive championship.
And your character is brought to life by a very skilled actor named Chris Allen.
I know his work, and he did a phenomenal job this year with NBA 2K24.
He sure did, and he was kind enough to take some time after a mocap session to give us insight into the role. Take a look.
Action!
Chris, welcome to NBA 2K TV. Excited to have you on the show.
Thank you.
I'm sad I'm not in a mocap suit right now,
Well,
but
I think we can make it happen if you want.
would love to. I did it last year. It was a lot of fun. But we're here at the mocap studio session. But I want to know, what was it like when you first heard that you were going to be involved with NBA 2K24?
It was crazy, to be honest. And what also got me excited is because anytime I would share it with someone, everybody else got super excited and oh, you know, and just to think a lot of my friends either have played, used to play all the time, or still play. So just to be able to have the experience, know it's coming, and to share that with everybody that's close to me and just random people who I meet who know I'm involved has been pretty cool.
And what has been your favorite moment on set thus far?
Outside of this one, of course. Yeah. I mean, I've been on your app.
Actor on a video game.
The script, first of all, and the amount of dialogue. So typically you get a script, I know, a couple weeks, a week before, whatever it is. Maybe you get changes on the day of, but here, you may have like a literal stack of paper this thick, and they're like, okay, here's what we're doing today. And you're like, okay. Thank you, they have things.
We'll see MP's legacy in the game, but what do you hope your legacy is in real life?
Well, similar to MP, I mean, I have two small boys. Noah is 5, Maverick is 2, and just to try to live an example that they'll be proud of, to be transparent and honest with them about my mistakes, and hope to teach them to how to be better and to continue to do great things themselves and to forge their own path using some of the foundational tools that I've been blessed to teach them.
Will your son be playing NBA 2K?
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He's only 5. It's going to be his first actual video game that he'll be able to kind of play and call his own. So it's going to be a special moment when we actually log on together and play. It's a great excuse to finally get a new game system in the house. So we're excited about it.
Thanks so much for joining us on 2K TV, and we'll see you in NBA 2K24.
See you soon. Thank you.
Moving on to Bad Gaming 39-35 in the... Vote now for your top play of the week. Send us your best...
All right, for some VC, can you answer this question correctly? Only one player has dished out over 15,000 NBA assists. Who is it?
Is it Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, John Stockton, or LeBron James?
How How many do you have in 2K, Chris? I know it's like 0.
All right. Well, I hope you've been helping out your teammates because next week we're highlighting your top assists.
Until then, enjoy the game.
44 in the rec. Count them. I'm a new point guard, baby.
Yeah, but who were you dishing them out to yourself? Like, go off the backboard and then get the slam?